Every era of football gives us icons. We watched Ronaldinho bring joy with his magic. We witnessed Messi and Ronaldo dominate for more than a decade. And we're still watching players like Mbappe and Haaland battle for the crown. But football never stops. And the next generation is already here. They're young, fearless, and carrying the weight of entire clubs and nations on their shoulders. In this series, we dive into the future of football, the prodigies who could define the next decade. Welcome to Football's Next Icons.
Estevão Willian is only 17 years old, yet he's already being spoken of in the same breath as Neymar and Messi. Nicknamed Messinho back home, he's known for his breathtaking dribbles, his magical left foot, and a confidence that seems far older than his years. Chelsea didn't just buy a promising teenager. They bought into a dream, a player many in Brazil believe can be the face of their next golden generation. The early years. Born in 2007 in Franca, São Paulo, Estevão grew up in a modest neighborhood, surrounded by football from the moment he could walk. Like most Brazilian kids, his first pitch wasn't grass. It was concrete, dusty streets, and futsal courts. These tough environments forged his style: quick feet, tight control, and creativity under pressure. By the age of 10, he was already turning heads in youth competitions. Palmeiras spotted his potential and brought him into their academy, the same system that produced Endrick. His rise was so rapid that by the time most kids his age were starting secondary school, Estevão was already being hailed as Brazil's next big hope. Palmeiras is one of Brazil's great football factories, and Estevão wasted no time showing why he was special. At 16, he made his professional debut, becoming one of the youngest players in the club's history. Soon after, he scored in the Copa Libertadores, announcing himself on the biggest stage in South American football. The comparisons began immediately. Neymar at Santos, Vinicius Jr. at Flamengo, Rodrigo at Santos. But what separated Estevão was not just skill, it was fearlessness. He wanted the ball when the stakes were highest, even against players twice his age. European giants lined up for his signature. Real Madrid, who already secured Endrick, made inquiries. Barcelona, famous for their Brazilian flair players, were interested. But Chelsea acted boldly. In 2024, they agreed a deal worth up to 60 million euros, making Estevão one of the most expensive teenagers in football history. For Chelsea, this was more than just a transfer. It was a statement. Under their new ownership, the club has been building a squad for the future, young, hungry, and brimming with potential. And Estevão was chosen as one of the jewels of that project. Why Chelsea wanted him? In recent years, Chelsea have lacked something magical. The days of Eden Hazard, when one player could light up Stamford Bridge with a moment of brilliance, seemed like a distant memory. Estevão could change that. His ability to beat defenders, create chances from nothing, and inspire teammates is exactly what Chelsea have been missing. With a squad built around young stars like Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, and Moises Caicedo, Estevão could be the spark that ties everything together. A new superstar for a new era. Estevão's playing style is pure entertainment. His nickname, Messinho, says it all. His dribbling and low center of gravity remind fans of a young Lionel Messi. He glides past defenders with ease, almost as if the ball is glued to his foot. But he's not a carbon copy. His flair, his trickery, his joyful unpredictability carry shades of Neymar. He's also versatile, comfortable on either wing, but most dangerous cutting inside from the right, where he can unleash his left foot. At just 17, his decision-making and creativity are already far ahead of his years. He's not just another flashy youngster, he's a genuine game-changer. The challenge of the Premier League. But talent alone isn't enough. The Premier League is the toughest league in the world. Its pace, physicality, and pressure have humbled many South American stars before. For Estevão, adaptation will be the key. Can he cope with the intensity of English football? Can he adjust to life in London, far from home at such a young age? These are questions that only time will answer. But if his mentality at Palmeiras is anything to go by, Chelsea fans can be confident. This is a player who thrives under pressure. Estevão's journey has only just begun. Chelsea have placed their faith and their future in his hands. The Brazilian teenager arrives with the weight of expectation, but also the freedom to create his own legacy. If he adapts quickly, he won't just become Chelsea's star. He could become one of the faces of world football. For a boy once known as Messinho, the time has come to step out of the shadows and make the world remember one name, Estevão. From the streets of Franca to the bright lights of London, Estevão Willian is chasing greatness. Some call him the next Neymar, some the little Messi. But soon the world may know him simply as Estevão, Chelsea's Brazilian wonderkid and football's next icon. Do you believe Estevão has what it takes to dominate the Premier League and join the world's elite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.